Hi, my students. We complete our lesson to talk about melting point. What's meant by melting point? Melting point is a temperature at which a matter begins to change from a solid state to liquid state. Each substance has a definite melting point, which is used to differentiate between the different substances. Some substances have low melting point, such as butter, ice, and wax. And another substances have high melting point, such as metals, aluminum, iron, copper. All of them have a high melting point. Life applications of melting point. Formation of alloys like gold and copper alloy. Gold, copper alloy used in making jewels, and nickel chrome alloy which used in making heating pots. Cooking pots are made up of aluminum and or stainless steel which doesn't rust. So due to its high melting point, I used aluminum in making cooking pots due to what? Due to its high melting point. Okay? The boiling point is another temperature. It's a temperature which a substance begins to change from a liquid state into a gaseous state. Life applications of boiling point: separation of components of petroleum oil. Separation of components of petroleum oil. Hardness. Some solids are soft in ordinary temperature. Some solids are soft in ordinary temperature, such as rubber. Rubber are soft in ordinary temperature. And another substances become soft by heating, such as what? Such as metals, iron and aluminum will be soft by heating. And some substances are solids which can't be softened by heat, such as coal and sulfur. Coal and sulfur can't be softened by heat. Okay? Life applications of hardness. The screwdriver are made of steel iron. The screwdrivers are made of steel iron. Because of what? Because it's very hard. And the rods used in the building houses, concrete, are made of what? Made of iron and copper. Why? Because the hardness of copper is less than the hardness of iron. The hardness of iron is more than the hardness of copper. Electric conduction. We can classify matters into two types: good conductors of electricity and bad conductors of electricity. The good conductors of electricity are materials that allow to electric current to pass through them. For example, metals such as copper, gold, and aluminum are good conductors of electricity. Some solutions such as acidic solutions, alkaline solutions, and salt solutions. Bad conductors of electricity are materials which don't allow to electric current to pass through them. For example, solids or sulfur. Solids such as sulfur. And some solutions such as sugar solutions, such salt solution, good conductors. Sugar solution, bad conductors. And gases such as air. Life applications on electric conductivity. Electric wires are made of copper. Electric wires are made of copper or aluminum. Why? Because they are good conductors of electricity. Screwdrivers are made of steel conductors of electricity, but wood bad conductors of electricity. Okay? Thermal conduction. Thermal conduction. I can classify matter into two types. Good conductors of heat and bad conductors of heat. Good conductors of heat are materials that allow the heat to pass through them, such as metals, copper, iron, gold, aluminum. Bad conductors of heat, materials that don't allow the heat to pass through them. For example, solids such as wood and plastic, glass. Life applications of heat conductivity. Cooking pans are made of aluminium. Because of what? Because aluminium is a good conductor of heat and it has a high melting point. As we said, that aluminium has a high melting point and it's easy to transfer heat. It's easy to transfer heat. The handle of this pot made of what? Made of wood or plastic. Why? Because plastic or wood are bad conductors of heat. Bad conductors of